Hey everyone, it's the Chaplain here coming to you live with Operation Bagration. This is US turn 6. I wanted to quickly clarify with you at the end of the Japan video, he did in fact assault my fleet, and this is the remnants. Ironsides and I did the call live. So I lost 2 carriers and a cruiser, and all my super battleships got damaged. Oh no. And I took out... he only has 2 subs remaining. I took out 4 of his planes out of his 6 planes that he sent. I took 4 of his planes out on AAA shots, so praise the Lord. So this fleet of 2 battleships, 3 cruisers, 2 destroyers, 3 carriers with a fighter tactical and 2 subs currently does sit in P28, okay? But it is the top of US 6. I got some purchases. It is the purchase phase, so all of my battleships at this naval base become fully restored to 3-hit battleships. That's pretty sweet. With all the money that I have to spend, I'm going to buy 2 transports, 2 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 destroyers, 5 subs, another destroyer, and save a 5 spot. The money is correct because nobody corrected me at the end of my last turn, so the money is accurate. Combat movements. We are attacking the Philippines. I am sending 3 battleships, a tactical bomber, a fighter from the carrier, P-36. I'm going to set this down, actually, because that'll probably be easier. Here we go. So fighter tactical from the carrier are going to go 1, 2, 3 onto the island, and then 4 back onto the carrier. And we will be transporting, with our 2 transports, 2 infantry and an artillery, and there will remain a AAA on the transport, because it can't unload. It's not a non-combat movement. Just so I don't forget, this is going to come over. It has no bearing on it. And the destroyer is going to come over and auto-kill the transport. Just so we don't forget about that. That's that combat movement. On this side of the board, 2 destroyers are going to go 1, 2, 3 into 19, along with the cruiser. And the fighter fight that German sub, and that's it. So let's go to the tray. The Atlantic battle is going to be a fighter and a cruiser and 2 destroyers against a sub. I can roll it all together. No way, the sub got a hit. Well, that's nuts. Okay, well, that kind of changes things. We'll come back to that. And then on this side, you have an infantry artillery in the Philippines. I have an infantry, artillery, another infantry, and then I have super battleships. I can't remember. Do they also get their shots? This is a fighter and a tactical. Super battleships fight with 4s and 2s, but they don't... Does it only count in naval battles? Or does it count... It counts for bombards too, but does the bombard rule still apply? How many ships get to shoot? And now I feel like a jackwagon because I have to check on this. Bombard, trying to find it fast. Bombard, okay. The number of ships that can make bombardment attacks is limited to 1 ship per land unit. So each of my battleships does in fact get its full dice load. So I have 3 super battleships, an artillery, infantry, an unpaired infantry, fighter, and tactical against your infantry artillery. That was on page 29, by the way. Under Step 2, Battleship and Cruiser Bombardment, the number of ships that can make bombardment attacks is limited to 1 ship per land unit being offloaded. So 3 land units, 3 ships shooting. Love it. Here's my attack. I got you with 4 hits. Beautiful. Let's see what you defend with. 1 hit. I will lose 1 infantry. I reclaim the Philippines, and I lost 1 infantry. Alright, so that's worth 2. I'll go up 2. I'll go down 2. Okay. And then this stupid battle over here, man, this really kind of ticks me off. I shouldn't Shouldn't have done it this way. I will lose. I'll lose a cruiser since you have so many freaking submarines. I'll lose a cruiser. Balch is probably watching this video like, no, don't lose a cruiser. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it, man. Sorry. All right. Non-combat movements. This fighter's going to land in Scotland. The aircraft carrier's coming over to 19. And the fully loaded transports. 6 transports are moving to 19 with 6 infantry, 6 artillery. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scoot that. It just bounced around like a crazy nutcase. The tank and 3 mech and 2 AAA are all going to rail from DC, 1 into Western US, 2 into Western Canada, and then 3 into Alaska. So there's 2 AAA, a tank, and 3 mechanized. All right, and then 2 destroyers are coming down to Hawaii, along with 4 fully loaded transports carrying 4 infantry, 3 artillery, and a mech, all landing on the island. They're safe. 4 fighters from the Carolines. Nope. 2 fighters from the Carolines are going to go land in Hawaii. 1, 2. The other 2 are going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4 into Northern Territory. Sure. Northern Territory. I like it. That's all good. Okay. This AAA in Western U.S. is going to rail up there as well. So there will be 3 AAA, 1 tank, 3 mech in Alaska. Nothing in Western U.S. Over here, my sub is going to move up to convoy the Germans. All right, so from 46 to 42, convoy the Germans. Have fun with that. Those guys are all unloading into England. For the record, I don't know if I stated that before. Okay. U.S. places units, 3 destroyers, 5 submarines, 2 transports, and 2 infantry and 2 artillery going down in D.C. You know, you don't need to see me go back and forth. We'll do that. Make you seasick on a table. All right, just go to your home, ball. Are you too good for your home? Disposition of U.S. forces, 2 infantry, 2 artillery in eastern United States. In the sea zone, 2 transports, 3 destroyers, 5 submarines. In London, 6 infantry, 6 artillery. In Scotland, 1 fighter. In sea zone A-19, carrier, 2 destroyers, 6 transports. A-42, submarine. Northern Territory, 2 fighters. In the sea zone here, off the Philippines, there's a carrier with a fighter tactical, 3 super battleships, destroyer, 2 transports, in which there is still 1 AAA on. Infantry artillery on the Philippines. There are 2 destroyers, 4 transports in the sea zone, 4 infantry, 3 artillery, mech, and 2 fighters on the islands. In Alaska, 3 AAA, 3 mech, and a tank. That's it for that. I did save 5. I see 56 on the tracker. That doesn't feel right. I don't think I'm down anything now that I have the Philippines back financially. So I think that is right. So here's 30, 40, 50, 56 because I'm +1 for the Carolines. But I am minus Guam, Wake, and Midway for my national objective, which is 3 per territory if I control Iwo. Nope. Caroline, yep. So I get 3 for controlling Caroline Islands. So there's 3 more. 10 if I'm no longer neutral. There we go. 1 for every originally controlled territory, which right now I have, I start with 15 but I'm down to 12 because you have Guam, Wake, and Midway. So here's another 12. So I have 50, 60, 70, 80, 6 to spend next turn. Turn 7. This should be it. You got disposition, you got money, you got all that good stuff. I'm the chaplain. I'll be praying for you.